Beep boop bop, it's Becca and welcome back to Baking with Becca. So today we are going to be making vegan apple cider donuts. And these are going to be such a nice fall treat. So it's going to have such nice apple flavor and the cinnamon sugar, delicious. And also we're going to use a new pan I have. It's to make little baby donuts and I'm super excited. So let's get started. So here are all of our ingredients for our donuts. Let's start over here. We have 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 cup of apple juice, 3 tablespoons of melted margarine, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. First, make sure to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And so now we want to combine all of our dry ingredients. We have our flour and we're going to add everything else into here and give it a nice little whisk. I love apple cider donuts because they're just so fresh and have like a nice natural sweetness to them. Super excited. And go ahead and mix it up. Easy enough. Now we want to do our wet. So now that I am encompassed by all of my wet ingredients, time to combine them. So first we're going to add in our apple juice and our melted margarine. So you want it to be all the way melted. And we'll just mix that a little bit. Now we can add in our maple syrup and our vanilla since we're going to get some nice natural flavors. Give it another little mix. And now our egg substitute. So this is typical egg substitute of adding vinegar and baking soda together. It's going to make a little volcano. So this mixture will help to keep our donuts fluffy. So we're making baked donuts, in case you didn't know. Now one more stir. Good. And our sugar. Awesome, so now we are ready to add our dry into here. Okay, so now we're gonna add our dry right into our wet. We want to mix this up, but not too much. Don't want to overmix it. I can already smell the flavors. Okay, looking good. Now let's go get our mini pan. Yay! So our batter is done, and now here is my little baby donut pan. I think it's the most adorable thing ever. So if you're looking to buy this, I got it from Michael's. It's built-in, so you can probably get it like on Amazon or any normal baking place. So first we want to spray our pan. I'll spread that around a little bit, don't worry. And then we want to put our batter into some sort of bag so you can pipe it into here. So I'm going to do that. So we have our bag of batter here, ready to pipe. So we need to cut a little hole in the corner. You don't want it to be too big, so it doesn't squirt out everywhere. And now, pipe them in. So you don't want to fill them all the way, you want to fill it most of the way because they will expand. About that much is good. dokie. So now these are going to bake for about 10 minutes, but you want to keep a close eye on them since they are so small. If you have a bigger donut pan, you know, just guess how long you think and keep checking them. So all of the donuts are out of the oven. They ended up baking for about 6 minutes. 6 minutes per batch of 12. So super quick. So now we want to make our topping. So here are all of our ingredients for our topping. Let's start over here. We have 1/4 cup of apple juice, 3 tablespoons of melted margarine, 1/3 cup of sugar, and 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. So what we want to do is mix our margarine with our apple juice and mix our cinnamon with our sugar. So we want these to be kept separate though. So we can just mix them in. And then we want to mix in our cinnamon sugar. So here are all of our little baby donuts. So now what we want to do is we're going to take one. We're going to dip it into our liquid, and then we're going to dip it into our cinnamon sugar. So here we go. Dip. And dip in here. Ooh, that looks so good. And dip in one, and dip in the other. These smell amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna finish doing this for all of our donuts. Our donuts are all done, and I still think these are the most adorable desserts ever. So let's try one. This one. Yummy. These are really good. So because like the topping is all fresh, it's like has a nice little crunch to it. The donuts are super soft and a really nice like appley flavor. These are a great fall treat. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Try out the recipe. Let me know what you think. Also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.